Well, Winterhold is this way. Come along, everyone. I suppose we should expect a place called Winterhold is going to be colder than this. Not really looking forward to experiencing that. This is quite cold enough for my tastes. Hello.
You speak to a vigilant of Stendar. Cavort with any Daedra, and we will hunt you down.
All right. Well, I am familiar with the vigilance. Good luck and good hunt. And I'm totally not cavorting with Daedra by summoning the occasional flame Atronach, which I can't actually do. So you can just move right along.
None escape. All come into the light.
Alright, will you go kill those wolves? Please? Wolves are pretty annoying.
Come on.
Excellent. Good. Have fun. Yes. I'm pretty sure those wolves were Daedra in disguise. I may complain about the cold, but I really do like getting out there. Traveling from place to place, meeting people like those soldiers leading a prisoner off probably to his execution. Okay, well, that pleasant thought ended very quickly. Hey, look! A mill. I suppose one of the principal exports of Skyrim must be lumber. There are enough mills. Makes sense. Good day to you, and happy milling, I suppose. Lumbering? What do you think you'd say to wish the owner of a lumber mill a good day? Well, besides good day, I said that. Oh well. Antus would know. Have I told you about my brother Antus? I never remember, and frankly, there are so many brothers and sisters that I get them confused sometimes. Listen, it's not as bad as you're thinking. Alright, so once Antus, or was it Sergius? Well, okay, one of my older brothers was in a play, and I mistook him for one of my sisters, and, well, the whole thing was a debacle, and, well, needless to say, sometimes I tell stories about one of my brothers or sisters, and I meant it to be about another, and, well, I suppose it could seem confusing or inconsistent, but when you have 6 of them, it's kind of hard to keep track.
No more stops. We need to find our way to Solitude.
Why
Oh?
are we even going to I always miss the people I break up with.
I
need
told
to
you
learn
it's
to
the
aim
wedding
better
of
with my
Vittoria
bow.
Vici, an extremely well-connected merchant with the East Empire Company.
I
The Emperor's cousin.
didn't hear what you said.
Remember?
I was
Hopefully
distracted
these
by
gifts will put us in her good
passing
graces,
more
secure that import
guests
deal, and lead
to the
way
Vici
to
wedding,
with the Emperor.
which I still haven't been invited to. You get couriers popping up with cryptic notes telling you to go to, I don't know where, some place somewhere in Skyrim, but courier carrying my invitation to a wedding can't find me when I'm in the middle of nowhere. Assassins? Assassins can find me, even though I barely know where I'm going myself. But no wedding invitation. Oh, lovely. looks like up ahead we have one of Skyrim's signature forts that block the road and are probably full of bandits. Alright, I'm taking bets. Inigo, what do you think the chances are that this fort will be full of bandits? I'm saying 100%. I think there is no chance that this will be anything other than bandits. Oh, wait, sorry, I forgot. Necromancers. Oh, and look at that. Just in time, it's necromancers. Alright. You know the drill. Stay far away. Really? Oh my gods. Okay, why am I on fire? Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Alright. Stay away from my dog. At the same time, don't light me on fire. Okay. Glad I've been stockpiling those potions of healing. What is archering me? Okay. That's what. Okay. Miko, I'd very much like you to stay healthy. So, alright. What was that? Oh, right. Atronach. Alright.
They have entered the void.
Oh. Good job, everyone. Now, let's see what things they have for us. Alright. Oh, hey. Ebony arrows. I think I can actually sell those. And of course it was a conjured Daedra, so we don't get any of the delicious... Well, not actually delicious, but the valuable Atronach salts. Alright, let's look around here. Bandits, necromancers. Everyone likes to keep a treasure chest or two somewhere hidden around the top of their fortress. It's just how you do things. I'm telling you, if I had a fortress, I would keep at least one chest full of semi-precious metals or gems. I would keep it right on top of the fortress. Just to reward people who decide to go out of their way a little bit. You know, like a scavenger hunt. Alright, there was definitely some sort of skeleton over here. Ah, here we go. Alright, I'm underwhelmed. Let's continue on our way. Next time, you guys should really, you know, maybe not rush headlong into the fortress that we can clearly see is full of necromancers. Or bandits, or evil mages, or other things. We skirt around those if we can. That's... I mean, it's the Septimus Verus way. Do not fight if you don't have to. Hello, sir.
Greetings, brother. You look weary. I have something to help you relax, if you're interested.
No thanks.
All right, then.
Skooma. Ugh. I'm sorry you have to be exposed to that, Inigo. I know that, that such things can be tempting even long after you've quit. Or so I've heard. Interesting. The map calls this Stillborn Cave. We are not going inside. That would be foolish. Oh, look. That must be Winterhold up ahead. It's,
Ready your weapon, my friend.
Oh.
There is killing to be done.
Goodbye, wolf. Thanks for the warning, Inigo. That was actually quite helpful. Alright. As I was saying, it's actually quite a vantage. Or view. Oh, a mine? Excellent. Iron. Interesting. Perhaps that will be what we take from this place. Hello.
Well met, traveler. I am Kadojo, a monk, making the pilgrimage to the shrine of Azura.
Well, it's not every day you meet a Daedric monk.
Then today will be no different than any other. For while I recognize Azura's place in the pantheon of the divines, the Daedra hold no particular favor in the doctrine I follow. Some may see the line between Aedra and Daedra as a means of separation, when the divide itself is the true nature of our existence. It is in the eye of the storm that one finds balance, and with balance comes the flourishing of life.
Well, that's very interesting. But I really don't have time at the moment. Good day.
May you be safe wherever you go.
Thank you. It's very kind. And you?
You may want to watch where you are going, my friend.
Alright. Oh, hello. If you stay back, wolf, we will not have a problem. Bandit or guard? Who are you?
I am waiting for a good death.
Oh. Not another.
Fight well.
And you. But not against you. Ugh, the sheer waste of it. It's just awful. Our elders aren't waste. They provide valuable wisdom and many other non-combat related services. Just because you can't fight well anymore, and he looked very formidable to me, I don't understand the philosophy. Oh. This kind of explains why the Nords don't much care for mages. I'm assuming, by the way, that the mages, you know, caused the entire town to collapse, because That's what it looks like to me. Huh. It's a good trip, though. And we have finally
And you'd have me do what?
found Winterhold.
Knowledge and prance about casting spells all day?
Don't just walk away from me. Where do you think you're going?
To the inn for a drink, of course. Where else could I even go in this god's-forsaken town?
And what? You think that'll solve all your
Alright,
problems?
let's not
But it's worth a try.
peep too much on their dispute. Let's head into the inn. I think we have mead to deliver.
I'm sorry, could you describe the smell?
Like some horrible monster was turned inside out and then exploded. What did you do?
It was a minor miscalculation. I've already corrected it for future experiments.
This is why people have a problem with your college, Nelagar.
Alright. Hello.
If there's anything you need, just let me know.
I have a case of Frost River mead for you.
Ah, good. I've been waiting on that. Here's the gold for it. Thanks.
Thank you. Well, what have you got for sale?
Sate that appetite, huh?
I'm not hungry. I had a large meal this morning. Or last night. Or... I ate something. Tasted like chicken, I think. Anyway. What can you tell me about Winterhold?
I'm afraid there's not much to be said. Winterhold is hardly what it used to be. You can talk to Birna if you need to buy anything. She doesn't have much, but could certainly use the coin. And then there's our little inn. Most of the business we get is from folks here to visit the college. Though even that's dried up some.
Alright. Well, thank you very much.
All right then.
How about you?
Ranmir beg a drink from you yet? That's gold wasted, friend.
Well, what's wrong with Ranmir?
He owes this tavern enough coin to burn it down, build it back up, then burn it down again just for laughs. He's had some troubles in his life, but I can't have him drinking here without at least paying back some of the coin he owes.
Well, can I talk to him for you?
Go right ahead. He just might be sober enough to listen to you. Good day.
Alright. Ranmir. Hello.
Unless you're bringing me another round, you can just keep walking.
Well, I think perhaps you need to pay Harren back for all your drinks.
Who are you to say what I should do? I'll pay her back when I'm ready.
Well, you owe it to her. Pay the gold. You must pay what you owe. That's just how commerce works. You have to pay what you owe.
You're right. What would my forefathers think if they knew I wasn't paying my debts? Tell Harren I'll bring her the gold I owe.
Thank you. I'm sorry I got so worked up, but it's a personal thing. I really must insist you pay your debts.
Until next time.
Yes, until next time. Hello.
Just say the word if you need a drink or something to eat.
Well, Ranmir's agreed to pay his debts.
Thank you. He's not a bad man, just bad with his coins and his drink. My husband Dagger could tell you stories there. I have a couple of Ranmir's things that he traded to us back when he was still paying regularly. I say you've earned them.
Well, alright. Although that seems strange reward.
Good day.
I really just did it on principle, but okay. Well, let's see what's going on elsewhere in this town. The sky looks so beautiful right now. Called to me. It said the magic I wield is changing me and becoming stronger. But I'm still not sure if that's who I am. If that's really what I'll do. We shall see. No choices now. Whew. The sky in Skyrim is creepy. Alright.
Staying safe, I hope?
Safe enough. Here we go. Berna. Hello. I've heard you're the general goods trader here.
Got to thinking. Maybe I'm the Dragonborn, and I just don't know it yet.
No, that's me. But do you get much business way up here?
Very funny. I'm sure you've noticed that Winterhold isn't exactly overflowing with people. So I'll sell whatever I can. If it's worth putting a price on, you can bet I'll do it. I've been burned a few times, made a few bad deals, but mostly I come out on top.
You said something about a bad deal?
Yeah, it was stupid of me. I shouldn't have believed the story and just refused the trade. But I didn't, and now I'm stuck with this worthless junk.
Well, what was the story?
Some line about this clothing in Ingol Barrow. He said it was worth more than its weight in gold if I took it back there. Something about placing it back in Ingol's chamber, I don't know. What was I thinking? Even if it were true, I'm not setting foot in some ancient tomb filled with who knows what.
Well, I agree that that seems wise at first, but I've been in some and they're not that bad. More than its weight in gold, you say? Maybe I could take a look at it for you.
I don't even care anymore. You want to check it out? Fine. I'll sell you the thing for 50 gold, and then it's your problem.
50 gold. But, well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Sure,
Fine,
I'll buy.
There you go. You get killed on account of this thing, it's not my fault. Got it? But I suppose if it does actually turn out to be worth something, let me know, will you?
Alright. Alright, now let's see the rest of your wares.
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Some very expensive circlets. Ooh. A hiccup. Apologies. Let's see. Necklaces I can't particularly use. Fine jewelry that, though nice, is not of any particular interest to me. This, though, these look like very good prices, actually. I think I'll take you up on these, being so close to the college must give you access to soul gems with more regularity. Excellent. Well, how about you take a look at my wares? These hunting bows and swords. of excellent quality, and please take this arrow because I can't use it. And this one because it's actually worth something. Alright, I won't be needing these. I really wish these weren't so ugly. Oh, I'm sad to part with it, but here's a necklace that I won't wear any longer. Certainly not going to wear those. Again, these robes would be so nice if they weren't so awful. And, well, apparently none of my companions want to wear these, so you can take them too. Also, not going to be poisoning anyone anytime soon. The rest of this I may keep, though. I don't need all this wine. Ah, and now we get to the crux of it. I know that you are very interested in random flowers. How do I know it? Because you're a merchant. A merchant who stays in town and doesn't venture out of her shop. I don't know why that makes you want these. I could tell you they are not a very good investment. But, well, it's just something particular to your situation. I just know that you will buy them, and I cannot honestly tell you why. I'm going to have this tome, and honestly, I don't need to be carrying around amethyst. Or garnet. And it looks like you're completely out of gold now. Well, almost. I also have no use for a tankard, so you can take that. And, well, the rest I guess I'll be keeping for the moment. Glad to take all your gold. Alright. Everyone's been talking about this college. I'm glad you got a face scarf. All of you. Oh, not all of you. Lydia, you're the one that needs the face scarf. Alright. Let's see what's happening here.
Cross
Hello.
the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry.
Well, alright. I thought this was the College of Winterhold, and I wanted to visit, but apparently not. What is this place?
Oh, forgive me. Most who arrive here do so because they have heard of the college beforehand. This is the College of Winterhold, a safe haven for mages in Skyrim, a place of wisdom and arcane knowledge.
Alright. May I enter?
Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within?
Well, I kind of just wanted to see what the inside looks like.
Huh. Humor is often in short supply here. But I sense that perhaps you're after more than just that. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will.
Well, I think we both know I'll succeed a test.
No, I'm afraid I don't know anything of the sort.
Alright. I'll take the test then.
Excellent. The Mage Light spell is useful to any mage, not just those specializing in alteration. Can you cast one on the seal on the ground?
Okay.
I look forward to it.
Mage light. Let's see. That would be alteration.
The college is an asset to Skyrim, even if it goes unnoticed. Well done indeed. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
Well, I was actually not joking when I said that I was more interested in just visiting, but I suppose if you're offering free training, I could...
No matter what, the college will endure.
All right. Oh. Oh, that's very impressive. Oh ho. Anyway, yes, as I was saying, I just came to look around, but I've actually taken on the role of healer and, I suppose, mage of sorts for my companions, and I suppose if you could teach me a trick or two, I wouldn't be averse to that. Well, this is very precarious.
Don't trip, my friend. It is a long way down.
You're not kidding, Inigo. Wow. It's an impressive view, but does it really need to be so... I don't know... terrifying? Looks like a nice enough place.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course.
I don't mind the snow.
I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor received no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, of course. The Archmage has my thanks.
Very good. Then we're done here.
Awkward. Well, ma'am, I think I was told to talk to you. I'm apparently your... your new apprentice.
Welcome to the college. Another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin?
Well, sure. I'd love to have a look around.
Wonderful. Please follow me, and don't wander off. The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that.
What's an
While
Arcanium?
technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters.
All right.
Unfortunately, we've had to
What's an
implement more
Arcanium?
stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared.
All right. Thank you. Sure. Glad for the protection, I suppose, but you didn't explain what an Arcanium is. It's apparently above the Hall of Elements. I know that. Below the Archmage's quarters. Alright, I'll find out on my own. Self-guided tour afterwards, I suppose.
Our newest members are housed here, in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments.
I will do my best, but I make no promises for my very loud companions.
I want your honest opinion. What do
Sorry,
you think about my
busy.
boobs?
Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly.
I get my own quarters. That's actually fantastic. This is my first home in Skyrim.
This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions.
Oh my goodness. I'm taken aback by your generosity. I suppose I should have expected, joining a guild, that you'd provide lodging, just as I received when I was at the Merchant Academy, but thank you. This is the first place in Skyrim I can call home. I suppose I'm Thane of Whiterun. Could probably buy that house there.
Initially, you'll be learning from Tolf, one of our most esteemed wizards.
What is it, Imperial?
Alright, I must ask, who is the statue of? I don't immediately recognize the figure. Who's the statue of? Or is it just...
Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
Alright, thank you very much. Suppose this just represents an abstract image of a mage. Alright, sorry to bore you all, but this might be very important. After all, I am, well, I'm healing and protecting you now, so I think I should listen to what he has to say. At the very least, get the very basics of magic.
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
I'm with him.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
We've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do?
Oh, well, I think that, we should learn something practical.
Is that so?
See, he agrees with us too. Why don't you actually show us something?
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells?
I have a ward spell, but I don't really ever use it.
That's what this lesson is for. Perfect time to try it out. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there.
All right. Let's, look the part first. These boots are not what I would expect. Not high quality enough. But, the hood... and I suppose these robes... Oh, my lovely, lovely clothes. You'll have to take a back seat for a time. Oh, function before form and all that, I suppose. All right.
Please, just up.
And a ward.
What's it mean? Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up. You have to keep your ward up or else this won't work. I don't want to hurt you. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way.
All
now,
right.
Cast the ward spell and keep it. Hold still.
Okay.
Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthal nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you.
All right. Lovely. Maybe I'll meet up with you there some time in the future. I don't really think I can spare the time at this exact moment. But, well, that was interesting, right? Helpful. Oops. Wards. All right. Perhaps at some point they could become useful.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented.
Oh, my. Thank you. You must be the Archmage. Hi, I'm Septimus Verus, a merchant and apparently apprentice here.
You are relatively new here, are you not? I have noticed you, but we have not spoken.
No, we have not.
Then allow me to introduce myself. I am Savos Arin, Archmage of the College of Winterhold. I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of magic explored and investigated here. But I do not and will not approve of any research or experiments that cause purposeful harm to your fellow members of the college. Are we clear?
Crystal. Thank you. All right. Well, have a good day, Archmage.
All right, then.
Well, that was invigorating. And took a lot longer than I thought it would, actually. Let's head back to my room and we can, look around. Alright. Come on in, everyone. Relax. I think I'll just take a load off here for a little while and... Yes, that's lovely.